Commander Jathik's sensory stalks twisted in confusion as he reviewed the tactical display for the third time. The holographic projection showed the same impossible data. A single human vessel approaching the Krell Armada's position at the edge of the Terminus Nebula.
"Scan again," he ordered, his mandibles clicking nervously.
There must be an error. His second-in-command, a young officer named Prilax, manipulated the console with trembling appendages. "Commander, the scans are accurate. One ship. Designation UHSV Indomitable. No support fleet detected within 3 light hours." Jathik felt the familiar weight of dread settle in his thorax. The Krell Dominion had assembled 200 warships for this engagement, the largest battle group in the sector. Intelligence had confirmed that Earth's defense network was aware of their approach. Standard Galactic Council protocol dictated a response fleet of at least 40% of the attacking force, to show credible deterrence. Yet humanity had sent one ship. "What class?" Jathik asked, though he feared he already knew the answer. "Heavy cruiser, Commander. Approximately 800 meters. Crew complement estimated at 400. The tactical officer's voice broke through the tension. "Sir, they're broadcasting on all frequencies. It's an introduction. Play it." A human face appeared on the view screen, weathered and calm. The being's pale eyes seemed to look directly at Jathik, despite the millions of kilometers between them. "I am Captain Sarah Chen of the United Human Space Vessel Indomitable. I'm transmitting this message to give you one opportunity to withdraw from this system peacefully. You have 12 hours to comply. That is all." The transmission ended. Silence engulfed the command deck. Then one by one his officers began to laugh, a chittering, clicking sound that echoed through the chamber. They sent one captain to threaten 200 ships. Prilax exclaimed between fits of laughter. "The humans are either insane or suicidal." Jathik did not laugh. He had been in command during the Battle of Xerxes Station 3 cycles ago, where he'd witnessed a human medical frigate, unarmed, damaged, evacuating civilians, refused to surrender to a Krell interceptor squadron. The frigate's crew had jury-rigged their fusion reactor into a weapon and taken 4 military vessels with them when they detonated. He had studied humans since that day. He knew something his subordinates did not. "Silence," he commanded. His officers fell quiet, sensing his unease. "Pull up everything we know about the UHSV Indomitable." The data streamed across his console. Launch date 43 years ago. Service record classified. Battle honors classified. Crew survival rate classified. Last known engagement. The Arcturus incident 18 years past. That name sent ice through his circulatory system. The Arcturus incident, when a single human destroyer had held off an entire pirate fleet for 6 days until reinforcements arrived. Despite losing life support, weapon systems, and 70% of its crew, the pirates had fled before the destroyer finally lost engine power, traumatized by the humans' refusal to die quietly. "Commander, the Indomitable is moving to attack vector," the tactical officer reported. "They're accelerating. Weapon systems powering up. Just one ship against our entire fleet?" Prilax's confidence had returned. "Their sensors must be malfunctioning. They cannot see our true numbers." "Oh, they see us," Jathik muttered. "That's what terrifies me." The hours crawled by. The human ship made no aggressive moves, simply positioning itself between the Krell Armada and the populated inner system. It waited as still as a predator in tall grass. With 1 hour remaining in the ultimatum, Jathik's communications officer received an encrypted transmission from Krell High Command. His eye stalks drooped as he read it. "Sir, you need to see this. Intelligence just declassified files on the Indomitable." The data made his blood run cold. The Indomitable wasn't just any heavy cruiser. It was humanity's testing ground for experimental weapon systems. Every piece of technology that violated some Galactic Council convention on ethical warfare had been tested on this vessel. Railguns that could punch through 6 meters of ablative armor, plasma torpedoes that burned at temperatures found in stellar cores, electronic warfare suites that could seize control of enemy vessels. But the worst part was the crew roster. Every officer aboard had volunteered from humanity's most decorated combat veterans. The ship's motto, translated from human English, read, "We are the storm." "They gave us 12 hours as a courtesy," Jathik said quietly. "Not because they need time to prepare, because they're giving us time to run." "Commander, surely you don't suggest we retreat from a single—" "That's exactly what I'm suggesting. Jothik's voice cracked like a whip. You fools don't understand human warfare. They don't send overwhelming force. They send a message. That ship is humanity's way of saying, this is what one of us can do. Imagine what the rest of our fleet would do if you forced us to send it. He activated fleet-wide communications. All ships begin immediate withdrawal to the edge of the system. Maximum burn. Commander, the Dominion will have your head for this cowardice, Prilax protested. Better my head than the lives of 40,000 Krell sailors, Jothik replied. I've seen what humans do when they're trying to be merciful. I have no desire to see what they do when they're not. As the Krell Armada began its retreat, a final transmission came from the Indomitable. Captain Chen's face reappeared, her expression unchanged. A wise decision, Commander Jothik. Safe travels. Jothik's sensory stalks twitched. She knew his name. She'd done her research too. As his flagship jumped to hyperspace, one thought consumed him. Humanity hadn't sent their full force because they didn't need to. They'd sent exactly what was required, one ship, one crew, one very clear message. Never mistake human restraint for human weakness. They'd learned that lesson today without firing a single shot. Jothik hoped the Dominion would be wise enough to remember it.